Hey, howdy hey, and welcome back to Emily's Adventures in Horrorland. Is it possible for a film to take ideas from Frankenstein and Reanimator and still be totally uninspired? Today we're looking at Serum, which comes from Brain Damage Films, which is one of the largest and most respected independent horror film distributors worldwide, according to their own website, ahem. And having watched Serum already, I know it's bad. And it's bad in the sense of subpar acting, shots being poorly framed, etc, etc. Not even the DVD box knows what it's doing. Look at this. On the front we've got a grimy latex-gloved hand brandishing a syringe and looking very much like pathology. And on the back, whoops, what have we got here? Dr. K wants to heal the world. The problem is, he might run out of people to save if he keeps killing them all with his all-new serum. Blah 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 raging zombies, blah blah blah. No matter how many sluts, he has to strip hollow. So what can we expect then? So bad it's good budget horror? Maybe a bit of Grindhouse? I guess we're about to find out. Well, you are. Oh bother. Look at this margin, it's going to be annoying. I hope nobody minds, I'm just going to quickly... There we go! Perfect. Now, the opening has some good music, nice use of colour, and then we get right into the weird science. And it looks like his test subject is having a few unwanted side effects. Who is it? Here we have Dr. Edward Konopoulos, or Dr. K, at a private facility without any nurses or orderlies as such. But there are a couple of guards, with guns. Oh no, it's fine, Doctor, take your time, don't exert yourself or anything. Yep. Meanwhile, a pair of 30-year-old college students are spying on a neighbour, who apparently likes to bathe topless, even though she has very clear bikini tan lines. Not that I can show it on YouTube, so you'll just have to trust me on that one. So they talk for a while.
Do you think she'd come to the party with us on Saturday?
Her husband died a few years back and left her $10 million. I think she's got better things to do on a Saturday than run around with a bunch of college guys trying to hit the ceiling.
You never know. I'll graduate next fall.
Hey guys, this is getting a bit tiresome. If we could just wrap it up and go on with the plot because we've got zombies to get to, which is what we're just saying. Shut up! We then go back to Dr. K and his morphine-addicted assistant, we must assume. And we learn that for his healing serum to work, he needs A, brain fluid, and B, live donors to experiment on. I'm not sure live whole-body donors are a thing. Something tells me this guy isn't a very good doctor. Something tells me that part wasn't scripted. Eddie has a talk with his father Richard, and that is not a real house. Where's the charm? Where's all the household flotsam? So Eddie learns that he's been accepted into medical school, which he's extremely happy about.
Going to medical school.
Hell yeah, medical school.
His friend Walter is also delighted.
Here's to you, Dr. Eddie. If I ever get herpes, you're the man I'm coming to see.
Sometime later, Dr. K meets a guy on the roof, and now I'm convinced that the filmmakers only had one camera because all the shots in this exchange include a little piece of hair stuck to the lens. Anyway, the guy tells him that unless Dr. K moves his research project from the private facility to the pharmaceutical company's headquarters, they'll cut his funding. But moving on.
I know Eddie's father is a family doctor. What kind of medicine do you practice?
One day I do hope to ease the world's suffering through my work.
I find this all so fascinating.
I'm gonna need a drink.
Yay! Awkward family dinner! Dr. K asks his brother Richard for money as Eddie chats to his ex-girlfriend Sarah.
I don't remember this road growing up.
It used to stop at 4th. They put it through last year. If we walk back the other way, it goes all the way to my street.
It's worth saying at this point that the film devotes a lot of time to the characters talking to one another and having relationships with each other and not doing anything that drives the plot, and even so, they all feel a tad undercooked. For example, we have Eddie's stepmother, who is not only a raging alcoholic, but also acts like a bitch all the time for no reason at all.
Ah, just what the world needs. Another doctor.
Yeah, I mean, what have doctors ever done, eh? Eh? Nothing for nobody. Our main character, Eddie, also gives a pretty ligneous performance. If he's not moping about his old girlfriend, then he's out being a college bro with Walter. Drunk driving, eh?
Dude, we killed that bitch.
Yeah, we did.
I beg your pudding. Was that a throwaway line about running a woman over? Well, I certainly can't care about this character anymore. Karma Chameleon?
That's my name.
Can you make sure this guy gets hit by a car, please?
Oh yeah, sure thing, Ems.
Yeah, thanks, Karma Chameleon. Boy, sure is slow here in the A&E department. Oh well, here comes Dr. K to take advantage of the situation and convince his brother to take Eddie out of the hospital so he can have a crack at him. Oh, look who it is in the background! The great Papyrus! Spoiler alert, this film did not meet his standards. But wait a minute, where's Dr. K going to get the brain fluid that he needs for the administration of his serum? Oh yeah, from the local hookers.
You call for a girl?
Yes. Did you come alone?
If you want another girl, that's gonna cost you extra.
By the way, I'm a prostitute! Don't tell anybody! Soon enough, Dr. K gets what he needs from his new friend. Not sure why she had to be conscious, but there you are. Hey, yo, dude, you got some air in your syringe. Dude! Yep, this is not going well, as Eddie is turned into an Evil Dead demon zombie looking thing. Ah, well, at least his neck still works. I think I've mentioned this before, but I've been in a few student films and they gave me valuable insight into how those films are made. Even so, I think the average viewer could tell that that shot was complete and utter rubbish. Eddie goes out there preying on innocent people and even kills his stepmother with... Well, that's not very zombie-like. Well, he does take a bite out of her later, but judging from the patches of blood on her shirt, he would have had to wait until she was standing up again to start eating her brains. Richard discovers something disturbing at the scene of the crime, the priceless family heirloom that he gave to Eddie a few days prior. He tells Sarah the truth, that Dr. K's research was motivated by the death of Richard's first wife, Catherine, with whom he was in love. Pretty gripping stuff, I guess, but it implies that Richard knew all the time what kind of research his brother was doing, and he still gave Eddie to him! And oh look, Papyrus has just had his daily plate of spaghetti by the look of it. Anyway, they track Eddie down to an outdoor party where there are no recognisable faces, and all I can focus on is that spill down the back of this guy's shirt. Was that on purpose? Eddie attacks his friends in a nearby house. Walter explodes out of the door, and neither Richard nor the police officer go to investigate. Makes sense. Sarah, though, is terrified by what she sees. She runs into the woods, gets caught by Eddie, and inexplicably has a laughing fit before the officer shoots him dead. But is he really dead? And then just before the credits, he kills his stepmother again. Well, that was weird. Now, in a way, I feel that this film was a bit of an easy target. The guys who made it clearly didn't have a big budget, and the script was extremely lacking, which is why we get pointless scenes where one waitress thanks another waitress for picking up an extra shift and then goes off to check on her son because she's a single mother, and a load of other stuff that has nothing to do with zombies. So yeah, maybe it's not fair to target a film like this for review, but someone convinced me, Craig, to have a go anyway. Put simply, the film just doesn't do what it says on the tin. It's not a dark medical thriller / horror, nor is it a campy horror comedy with gloriously goopy special effects. Although it has many unintentionally funny moments, the long stretches of boredom in between don't really make it worthwhile. For that reason, I give this film 4 jam sandwiches out of 10. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheerio. By the way, I'm a... Ugh. I've really got to cut down on the 0 fags a day.